Hey everybody, welcome back to Banished. Raccoon Ninja here, and we are back at it with the stone topia that we have going on here. Actually, it looks like we do have a surplus of stone, which is pretty darn good. So we're looking a lot better now that we have actual supplies going in. We have some tools, we have plenty of food, have some traders that showed up, so we are all good. So, if you took a look at the title that I put on the last episode, right after the stream ended, I went out and I looked up what kernels are from. It's actually from sunflower seeds. I don't know why, but it's sunflower seeds. So, I don't know what we want to do about that. If we want to get kernels, like kernels and canola are the best. I'll probably get one of those too. But we don't necessarily need sunflower seeds specifically. I don't think it really does anything except give us some oil. So let's go through, take a look. Large port doesn't have anybody, and a lot of seeds trader. Do we have any canola or sunflower? Canola we do. Fantastic. So we'll get a little bit of canola here. We don't really have any materials. Let's work this. And actually we don't have to work this one, so we can... Wait, nope. We do need to work this one. We don't need to work this one. There we go. And what do we have? Do we have any flowers? We have 2,000 flowers, so yeah, that'll work. Let's see, flowers are at 9,000. Good. And yeah. So welcome everybody to bonus episode for today. Like I said in one of my last videos, I do have a 4-day weekend, so I'm going to try and do some bonus episodes. For those of you looking for Oxygen Not Included, that will be at the standard streaming time between 5 and 6 p.m. PST. I know that was next in the rotation, but I didn't want to do an Oni earlier in the day when people who normally can watch live streams between 5 and 6 would want to watch it, so I figured I'd put out a bonus episode of Banished here for all of you, and we can do Oni at the standard streaming time. Alright, so, hey, look at that. So our standard pasture, as I was saying, we do have a maximum of 11 that can go here, so the 15 by 15 is the proper size. It's just big enough where we can get at least 10 cows, and then we can split them. So if you have less than 10 of any animal, you can't split them. If it was any other animal, like I think you can do 18 sheep and like 56 chickens or something like that. So if you do build a pasture that's too small, you could try a different animal and see if that'll work for you. I think we're just doing standard pastures here, aren't we? So let's go ahead and build a couple more 15 by 15s here. 15 by 15. And I think I'm going to put like a little bit of an area down here. So put some homes down here, some farmer houses, and some storage, some butchers, all that kind of stuff. And we can kind of use that as a little bit of a processing area. And some homes for the farmers. I think that'll be nice. Alright, we have some more traders in here. Let's see what we have. Fancy homewares. Not really anything important. Got the large port, just food. Don't need that. Awesome. What do we have here? We need 4,000, so it's going to be a while before we can do that. We have 2,000, 3,000. We need another 1,000 in here, and that's if we use up all of our leather. I think I want to wait for them to do all 2,000 of those flowers. So we got 800 more flowers that can be transported, and then once they do that, then we can buy ourselves the canola and start getting some oil. What do we have in here? Hey, sunflower seeds, same price. I think I am going to do the canola though, just because I can. Actually, let's probably check colonial charter crops. I should check the temperatures on those. Canola is 90 degrees and sunflower is also 90. 42. Canola 9042. So Yeah, they are the same as far as hardiness. So I guess it doesn't really matter which one we get. It's also a bummer because they are going to be outside of our temperature range. Alright, let's dismiss you. And we'll wait for our lot of seeds. So we don't have any of those. What do we need left? 246 leather. Yeah, 188 leather. So let's do 189 of that, and then we'll take off 7 units from there. Oh wait, no. Wait, what happened here? Why can I not math? Alright, 9999. It's 209. It's weird, I thought it was 188. I don't know. And take off 7 units here. Oh, we need more. Why can I not math today? What is happening here? Alright, 210, and then we take off 7 units. 3 units. Oh man, my brain ain't work no gooder today. Alright, so we have canola seeds, paying 4,000, we'll trade and we'll dismiss. And let's get a couple of these working on canola. Canola. And canola. Then we'll get this on canola as well. Actually, let's turn this into flax. Do we have any flax available? Flax. We have 67 flax. Not really. So, it's not going to be enough. You need like 80 for it to produce anything. Alright, so canola. And there we go. Should I put these here, or should I line them up with the bridge? Can I build a new bridge? Is that a thing? I don't like the placement of that bridge. I can't. I can. But it kind of derps up, so I'm just going to do a power flatten there. Just that we can put a road in. We'll do a road. And we'll do a road. There we go. So then we can get rid of that bridge, and we can get one that lines up with our area a little bit better. And then I'm going to do a line straight down for here, and then we can put another bridge in right here. Alright. Boom. Good. So, like I said, this area will be a little bit of a storage area, processing. We'll do some butchers here, we'll do some homes, and just kind of make this cattle country. What else we got here? So, we need to make glass. We need to make bricks. Bricks need furnace fuel. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. I thought it could use any kind of fuel, but that does not appear to be the case. So, we do need a furnace fuel refinery, which is not good. So I was trying to get away from the furnace fuel if at all possible, but we apparently 100% need it. Is there any other brickworks that we can make? How can we make bricks? There is the kiln. Let's try the kiln. See what the kiln does. See if we can use a different kind of fuel for that, because then I might just get rid of the brickworks entirely. What else do we have? Anything else? Let's see. So there's the brickworks, the kiln, and then I don't think any of these other ones can do bricks. So yeah, we'll go with that. We'll build that guy. We have plenty of stone now, which is awesome. That really makes my day. Except our canola fields are already over temperature because it maxes out at 90. So that's going to be kind of a bummer trying to get oil. See, barley seeds, don't need. Industry supplier, not really anything that we need. I think I'm just looking for building materials. Or a fancy box of mystery supplies. I think we'll leave that there. And then, oh wait, do we need any other kind of cattle? I don't think so. I think we're pretty good. I'll leave both of those there. Why not? We don't really need them. Kiln. Make bricks, clay, and firewood. Oh, this is only firewood? That sucks too, because firewood is a very inefficient fuel. As opposed to the fire bundles or charcoal. I guess it's better though. Let's use the kiln instead. We'll do that. Where are you out of? Coal, probably. Because we are not actually producing coal. Interesting. Oh, we have tons of laborers, though. Let's max on laborers. It's like 25. Yeah, we are max on laborers, so we might as well just go full in on coal. Actually, this produces coal, doesn't it? Yeah. A little bit. Not much. Alright, so let's go ahead and put in a couple of kilns. They're actually pretty cheap, so we can put in 2 of them. Once this building actually gets demoed. Come on. You can do it. There we go. And kiln. So boom and boom. Get both of those in. We'll start them up. And voila. Wow, these are full already. That's crazy. Looking at this store. So we can do 3, 6, 9. Looks like about 3, 6, 9, 10, maybe 11,000. Something like that. So I think these are still better. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, it's like 14,000 for the same amount of space as this guy, and we didn't need to use any building materials. So I think I might use these narrow warehouses from now on, just pretty exclusively. How are we doing on fuel? We're running a little low on fuel, so why don't we turn that up? And we need firewood. What is the best way to produce firewood? Probably the sawmills. Let's see. It's rustic. That one's actually not bad. It'll kind of fit. Will that fit? Won't really fit. What else we got here? Wagon workshop. Oh, no. We want to go up here. Water wheel sawmill we can't use because we are on the Oasis Challenge. Wind sawmill. Interesting. It's kind of for lumber and firewood. What do we got here? What will actually fit in this spot? That's the real question, because we have that 1 block overlap there. So I guess we'll just put anything that can fit there. The lumber yard. It's pretty big. Almost as fast per worker as a regular sawmill, but only allows... Oh, so it is worse, but it's bigger. How does that make sense? Interesting. It's almost as fast per worker as a regular sawmill, but only allows up to 2 workers. Okay, whatever. I guess we'll be going with the regular sawmill. I could probably do... What if we leave a space in there and then just fill this with warehouses? That might work out fine. Right. So we'll go with you. Oh, that's right. It has a road portion there. So why don't we use that? This has a road portion on the side. So let's fill in some warehouses here. Just kind of fill in this gap a little bit. There we go. That'll work out nicely. And then we'll put the sawmill down so we can make sure that we get everything nice and tight in here. I know we have pretty much infinite space, but for anybody that's ever watched any of my Banished series before, I typically like to use as much of the available space as possible. I don't know why. Since I have a new computer, we might be able to get much higher in the population count, so that's kind of my goal. Speaking of which, looks like we're pretty good on children production. We're at 48 children out of 87 adults, which is almost exactly half. Good, good, good. Alright. I think we will start these up. Actually, can I put in a copper mine? Let's see, where's copper? I can't. Bummer. I was hoping I could slide one of these in that little space, but what I can do is put more warehouses there. Because why wouldn't I? Let's see, warehouses. Warehouses, where are the warehouses? There they are. Alright, and there's the end. Boom. Alright, let's turn on the tin mine as well while we're at it. Boom. And get both of those up and running. I'm not actually going to occupy them for now because we don't really need the tin and the copper, but they'll just kind of be there. Just in case we ever need them. Alright, so we'll turn that one off for now. We've got our split that happened. We've got our bridges in. Let's go ahead and destroy this guy. So we don't need him anymore. We've got our brickworks here with firewood and clay, and I think our clay production is probably pretty good. Clay, 300 clay, which is good. Let's increase production on the sawmill here so we can get some firewood coming through. And we should be good. I'm really dehydrated today, so I've been chugging water. So don't mind me if there's a couple of pauses, because I am just super duper thirsty today. I've had like 1.5 gallons of water in the last couple of hours, and I'm still thirsty. Alright. Good. So we've got our copper mine, we're getting our tin mine in here real quick. I can't remember if either one of these, this one uses miners, which is logical, as opposed to these that use stone cutters for some stupid reason. But I just want to make sure that this doesn't use our stone cutters. So kind of keep an eye on that guy. I do think we are ready to put in some more houses though. So why don't we do that? Why don't we go over here? We will do a resource clear. Just kind of get rid of those trees. And what do we want to do for homes? So they do have like some farmhouse styles here. I don't know what the difference is. Farmhouse. Looks like that is a sloped roof. That has like a... Is that a gabled roof? It's been so long since I took residential architecture that I don't really necessarily remember. These are kind of nice. I like them. These are a little plain. They do have horses though. That's kind of neat. This one has horses at least. What else do we have here? Those are medieval. We don't really want those. These are like I don't even know what these are. Cape Dutch style. I didn't know Cape Dutch was a thing. Okay. Let's see, coastline, and what do we have here? These are kind of, these are pretty modern looking. Don't really want those. What else do we have? Those are angled, don't need those, don't need those. No, these are actually not too bad. They use a ton of iron, though. Holy buckets. I can tell these weren't designed for the Colonial Charter mod. Sheesh, that's a lot of iron. What else we have here? These are actually not too bad. That's kind of nice looking. It's not really farmhousey. Need some electrolytes. Yeah, probably. I drink coffee. Does that count as electrolytes? Even though coffee dehydrates you. It is delicious and it makes the world run. For me, at least. Simple shack. I kind of like these. But there's no F-style to them, so there's no alternates. So it's going to be a very bland-looking house. These are all the mid... Oh, these are the red ketchup ones. Let's see what red ketchup has. Ooh. I like these. These are kind of farmhousey. What do they require? They don't require iron, so that's good. We got multi-level. That's kind of weird. This is like a little brick front, and then this is like a stucco front. I don't know how that... Oh, there it goes. It just must not have been textured or something. Oh, no. You can do the F tool to retexture them. Gotcha. Country house. These are actually really nice. These are one of my favorite houses because they are cheap. They're logs and they're stone. You can stack them on top of each other and you can match the roof colors on them. And they just look really nice. I think once we make... So we have a little bit of a town over here. Once we make the town over here, I think I'm going to use these little houses for that. I think that'll look nice. What we got here? Crushed by a rock. No big deal. Alright, let's check on our stuff here. So we need... we'll honestly just max that out. What's using up our cutters here? Is it this guy? Yeah. So it's our lumber mill. And we're going to do firewood, because we need firewood for these. Good. Good. Alright, so that should produce us some firewood. Let me actually put in a... Oh, I thought coffee was a desiccant. House over a house. Yeah, so... I think the red ketchup ones, the little houses, I think they do 5 people. So they're like super cheap. They hold 5 people, which 5 is good because you can have 2 parents and 3 children, which is kind of the ideal home. And then you can stack them on top of each other so you can get 10 people in one 3x4 area. So I think they're really cool. I really like them. But for this little area, I think we are going to do these guys. Because they look kind of farmhousey. And I actually really like these textures. You know, they have a nice color, they have a nice simple design to them, they have a veranda, you know, it's kind of reminiscent of Little House on the Prairie to have that little veranda style looking thing. So, good times. Oh, our fuel limit is reached because we're producing 1,000 different kinds of fuel. Can we just do one for firewood? Used for storing only firewood. We can. So let's put one of these in here. We'll do that. I really wish you could do like firewood limit and coal limit and charcoal limit, but unfortunately you can't do that. It's a design aspect of the original Banished game that was developed by Shining Rock Studios that does not allow for that particular metric. So kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Let's increase our fuel limit to 20,000. That's really all that we can do. We need firewood, so yeah. Oh, we need charcoal as well. So let's turn on 1 charcoal and 1 firewood and see where that gets us. All right, and then I'm going to start these 2 up: glass, bricks, and logs. So we have logs. We have glass being made, and we have bricks being made. So we should be able to get building supplies now, and yeah, we don't have to buy them anymore. So that's pretty cool. Alright, back to the topic at hand here. So we had, what was it, the red ketchup buildings, and then the these guys. They're the NMT Little House buildings. Alright. Yeah, I really like the styles of these. These are really cool. So, let's do a little bit of a home area. So, I'm actually just going to use like one of each of these. Just kind of a country style where every home is different, not those mega conglomerate building things that they do nowadays. And I grew up in the country, and you know, everybody's home was different. It was all farmland, and everybody I had like 2.5 acres of just land for myself, and we were surrounded by fields and all that. So we'd go like four-wheeling and snowmobiling and stuff like that just over the fields. It was my grandma owned like 240 acres of land around us, so you know, it was really cool. After she passed, they started dividing up the land. A lot of the farmers in the area were all selling off their land and everything like that, so there was a lot of developers that came in, and it was just, as far as the eye could see, 180 homes with the same shingles, the same siding, the same windows. Like little tweaks in design here, like there was a jut out on the left side or the right side, but you go into one of those places and you're like, which building is me? Which house is mine? Because they all look exactly identical. Lost a mine. Did I lose mine? Oh, I did lose these mines. Ah, these are candles. Oh, rip! Do we have candles? Thank you for that. I would not have noticed, and I would have been extremely upset. So. Oh, bummer. How many candles do we actually have? 156. We actually have enough, luckily. So we're good there. So let's upgrade both of these. How are we doing over here? Hey, we could split again. We can work this, and we'll throw a rancher in there. We've got these going. What do I want to do? Let's put a market in here. Actually, I'm gonna put in more homes. I'm gonna fill this area in, I think. It was red ketchup. And we'll do boom. Like so. So we'll make this into like a little mini town area. And then I'm going to put a market down here for them so that they can get all the different kinds of materials. And life will be good. We'll do like a small market. I think there's like a rural market that still carries everything. General store, slightly smaller. It provides local area, food, and other necessities. Why is it Victorian style? This is not a Victorian style area. What else we got? So farm stand, it's probably just food and it says food and other necessities, so it might have tools and stuff like that. And it fits in with the motif. It's a farm stand. It's kind of small and derpy though. So I suppose I could make my own market. Let's see, mineral blacksmith, hunting market. Material market, mineral market. I don't really like any of those. Small market. It's a little more medieval than what I'm looking for here. Edibles. Oh, here, this might do. It's really a tent. Central market's too big. Old Town market's what we have. That's also too big. Do I have to just... Hardware store? Hardware store... Collect raw materials and tools. General store. Might just do the general store. That's... I don't like the style of that. Emporium? General storage, building, and market as well. What about you? Kind of big and doesn't really fit in. Should I just do market stalls? I've never really done the market stalls before. But... What do you think? What do you think? I wish there was... I wish a lot of the stuff was themed similarly. Village market. It's kind of big, but it's not bad. Open air market stocks fruit, vegetables, grains, proteins, and herbs. So this is food only. I want a general market. Yeah, I really wish like the homes also had a matching market, and they had a matching hospital and all that kind of stuff. Small market. I might just do this one because I'm lazy. That's usually the reason for pretty much everything that I do, is because I'm lazy. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's see. Small market. Where was it? Apothecary market. Oh, did I lose it already? Edibles. Farm stand. Food. Village. Village goods. Textiles. Fabrics. Yeah, those are too big. Market. Tiny market. River market. Log depot. There's the small market. How big is this? This is exactly the width of one of these. Okay, so I was going to put a road kind of all the way around, but I can't do that because then it'll mess up my homes. Actually, I can do it. I'm going to do it. Changed my mind. Changed my mind. Small market. We're going to put it here. We're going to put a road in between. And then we're going to use it so that you can get past all of these guys. So just kind of a little access way alley, so they don't always have to walk around. Yeah. Well, we could actually use this area for the butcher, and then finish our homes down here. We can do that. I do need to put in a butcher though, so that's going to be important because we need more tallow production. Butcher, we're going to do a cow butcher. I think I want to do like 4 of these. How far can we go? We'll do it right there. And these have 2 roads in the front, so if you put them facing each other, you save a little bit of space. Small market, 4th from the left. Yeah, I kind of thought that was probably going to be the best one. It's a little bit medieval, but, you know, it's kind of a farmy area. You know, a lot of the buildings are going to be hundreds of years old anyway, because farmers tend to take care of their buildings and all of that. And I think the rest of this area, we're just going to fill it in with storage. We'd probably do food storage, specifically in this area. So why don't we do that? Let's see, storage barns, and I think we can do a specialized one. Can we do like a meat? Fruit, nut? We can do a protein warehouse. That's pretty nice. And then can we do these back to back? We can't. The building's in the way. Rip. I'm gonna cheat. Why not? Why the heck not? Alright, so we'll do proteins, meat and nuts. There we go. And then we'll do the butcher stall. Cow butcher. Boom, boom. Boom. And then I'm just going to power flatten that. Cheaty McCheaterson over here. There we go. Good. So we've got 4 butchers in there. We have a lot of protein barns. I'm actually going to fill in probably even more of these protein barns. There we go. So those kind of line up. So we should be good. Should be good. Alright, so we have tin ore, copper ore. We have all of these warehouses because we were full up there. We've got glass being produced. We've got bricks. And building supplies. We have 2 building supplies that got manufactured so far. Fantastic. What are you out of? Bricks, glass, logs. You have everything you need. 12 bricks, 25... Oh, you need 25 logs. Oh, we are desperately low on logs. That's why. There we go. Max those out. And these guys are still being constructed, so let's increase priority on those. And yeah, good times. Good times. Got some of our homes coming in, looking really super nice. Super nice. Got our cows going here. Everybody is fully breeded, so we can actually put in a couple more of these, and our food production is going to go through the roof now that we have all these beef cows. These things just produce a stupid amount. Or not. Yeah, here we go. 2,200, and it's late autumn. That's just gross how much they produce. It's so good. If you do like a Frisian cow, they produce like 800 beef and 400 milk, something like that, so about 1,200. These things produce, you know, in the 2,800. If you have them tooled and educated, it's like 2,800 or 3,200 or something silly. Alright, what else we got here? Large port. Candles. Candles are 8? That might be a good export, actually. Because we're going to have a ton of cows now, so we'll have tons of tallow. And after we upgrade all of our mines, we don't really need candles anymore. So that might actually be a good export material. What else we have? Industrial supplier. We actually don't really need anything. We're producing everything that we need. The only things that we would potentially need yet are the home goods, or the housewares, I think they're called. But I don't really think we're going to be building any of the homes that require the home goods, or housewares. So, we should actually be okay. This guy's almost cached, and we probably don't have any lamp oil for it, do we? 54! Hey, we're almost there! Surprisingly. Holy cow. It's produced 16 in 1 year? That's not bad. Schoolhouse in the farmstead area. I already have the farmer's college. And we really don't need anything more. We only have 24 students, and this does up to 75. I could build one and just not have a teacher in it. Just kind of for the motif. What do we have? One-room schoolhouse is historically kind of what you would find in that area. Little school shack, little barn. Kind of looks like a summer camp area, a village school. That one's kind of the standard-looking one. That one's a little. Those are like those Cape Dutch style ones. This is the original schoolhouse, and then this is the Celtic one. I kind of like that. It's a nice looking texture on it, but the log cabin thing doesn't really fit. I think we might just do the one-room schoolhouse here. Why don't we do the one-room schoolhouse, and then when we get up to 75 students, we can use this one as our secondary. We can upgrade it to the farmer's college, and that will work. So let's finish up and put in the rest of our little houses here. Let's see how many we can actually put in. There is a road next to here, which is good. And then I think I'm just gonna kind of vary up the order a little bit here. Boom, and one more. Hey, we can fit yet another one in here. There's the brick one. I like the brick one. So, these will use up a little bit of our bricks, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. All right, and then yeah, let's honestly just keep going with these. Can I fit another one in there? I can. These can go over water? Huh? That's really cool. Kudos to NMT or Red Ketchup or whoever made these. You can have these go over water a little bit. That is an excellent design. My hat's off to you on that one. Schools had a range. They do have a range, but we don't really care about how far students have to walk. They don't actually go to school. They don't have to walk to the building. They just kind of exist in the area, and then I think like every day they walk in and then they walk out of the building. So there's no actual range lines on these, and we don't have to worry about efficiency because they're not producing any goods or anything like that. So they don't have warehouses. It doesn't matter how far the school away is from their home or anything like that. So I mean, for realism, I think it is a good idea to have a schoolhouse down here, but it's not really necessary as far as game mechanics go. We'll put it right next to the slaughterhouse. How about we do that? That's really the only spot we could put it, so... yeah, there we go. we got a one-room schoolhouse right next to the slaughterhouse. Alright, yeah. So yeah, that is really cool. If anybody wants to go over to either Red Ketchup or... I don't know what NMT is, if that's a developer or if... that's just like a style of home or something like that, but whoever it is, if anybody wants to find their Twitter and just give them some kudos for their excellent design, I would support you on that. Alright, so we got that little area going. Let's put in some more, yeah, let's put in some more of these. You know what I should have done? I should have bumped this out one so that I could put a road up next to it. That was kind of a rip-off idea. I might fix that between episodes. But we'll see. We'll see how lazy I am. Alright, so let's do a couple more 15 by 15s here. And then I think I am gonna skip so that we can put a road through. 15, 15. And then we can probably put some warehouses down there. Good. We are looking pretty darn good. Stone is continuing to be a problem. We have plenty of laborers, so let's bump this up to like 25. Why do you not have jobs? Stone cutters. Oh, because these aren't open yet. That's why. They have all the candles, though. They just need logs. We have a lot of trees now. So, our little tree farms have been going to town. It's crazy. It's crazy how we started with this little teeny tiny ring. This was the outside of our ring right here. So we had this little teeny tiny ring here, and now we've built into all this. Interesting. Kind of reminds me of Sky Factory, if anybody plays. Where you start out with a tree, a single tree, and then you build these mega machines with redstone and wireless power, grid power, flying machines, and all kinds of stuff like that. So yeah, just this little patch of trees, stone, and metal gave birth to all this. All right, cool. So I think that's probably where we're gonna call it. Made some good progress. We got some food. Need to work on trees and stone production for next episode. Those are kind of gonna be the big ones. Maybe we can work on some luxury goods while we're at it. We're at the point where we can start producing wine. So we have blackberries. I think you can make a blackberry wine. Otherwise, we could probably just buy one of these crops to do it. So there's hops and there's coffee. We could make both of those into luxury items. And yeah, so if you have any recommendations on what you want to see next, or any particular building or any particular developer type, building or anything fancy that you want to see for next episode, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Head over to Discord. There is a Banished channel on Discord, specifically if you have any suggestions or ideas or requests or anything like that. So feel free to leave your comments. Hit the like button if you like the episode. If you're new here, definitely hit that subscribe button so you can be notified every time I go live if you are enjoying the content. Otherwise, take care and see you next time.